Hey, I'm working here on a Mossburg Model 930. This is the JM Pro Series tactical class. Pretty nice shotgun. I'm going to do a little general cleaning on it and get started here. It's got a 5/16 Allen screw. Take off a clamp here on one side. And flip it over and do the other one. And so once the clamp is removed, you can see the magazine's a little loose. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew the extension tube here. This does have a spring that's going to want to come out. So I'm going to put my hand on here to try to control it as it releases. That's not too bad. It's not as bad as the Snow Goose. This spring is not quite as long. I'm going to measure it since I got this tape measure right here. This one's measuring at 91 centimeters. So now I'm going to go ahead and slide off this foregrip and then pull the barrel out. Might be a little tight if it's dirty. And then, yeah, this one's kind of dirty. It's got a spring there as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some bore bright in the barrel. I'm not going to do a full cleaning on it. I'm not going to go into the trigger group or anything like that. Just cleaning the barrel and that's about it actually. So with the bore snake, I like to feed it from the breech, feed the rope in, and then pull it through. And it's a little tight. I like to just stand on the rope and pull the barrel up. It's a little more controlled that way. I've got 2 passes through there. I'll take a look. It looks like it could use some more. One more pass here. Yeah, that got it. That's pretty clean. So now I'm going to try to remove some of this here. Put some bore bright on there. Got some of this stuff here called Neverdol. I want to try that on the fouling here. It worked pretty good on a motorcycle. I'll see what it does on this. Yeah, it does a pretty good job of getting that off of there. But I'm definitely going to look into it and see if I can figure out where it is, where I can buy more of that. Because I like how it works. I'm going to clamp the back of the gun down. So I can get a little more control. There we go, got that. Always have to remember to put this foregrip back on there. And I'm gonna keep that, I'm gonna see if I can get this spring to go back in. Might be easier to feed it in this way first. I'll try it this way. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use this tube here. I think it's just easier. I'm gonna feed the spring onto this tube. You can use a wooden dowel or whatever you happen to have, as long as it fits the inside diameter of the spring fairly closely. So I've got the spring captured, and I want to introduce it into this magazine tube here. Okay, now we've got the spring is totally inside here. I can remove this guide and then feed it into the other magazine and just kind of control it. Having the gun clamped down on the bench helps a lot, otherwise it'd be wanting to move around. There we go. Now I'm going to put the clamps back in place. There's a large inside diameter and a small one. This is for the barrel, and the larger one's for the magazine tube. There's also indents on the magazine tube. You can see a slight indent, and that helps to keep the clamp from walking under recoil. There's one on the top. I'll put one on the bottom here. You like to, it's best not to fully tighten one of the clamp screws before you get the other one going. And it's best, I think, to evenly apply the tension on these screws, so the clamp is not cocked in one way or the other. Also, if you tighten one down fully, it may be a little difficult to get the other screw to go in. So I'll get this one kind of snugged and then just alternate back and forth, applying a little pressure to each one, a little torque. It's not crazy tight, but I'm just applying what force I can with my index finger. And that should be plenty. There we go. It's not totally clean, but it's clean enough to continue to operate. And at some point, we'll have to go into it and tear into it and fully take it apart and clean it, but not going to do that today. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video.